Hey friends, welcome everyone. This is Lionheart Living, the introduction part 2. My name is Spencer Deering. Hope you guys are having an excellent day because it's wonderful in my life. So with part 2, we're going to be talking about the 3 pillars of power. So when it comes to someone really developing personal habits, behaviors, when it comes down to the whole topic of self-empowerment in general, in my opinion, I believe functional medicine, functional fitness, and spirituality, as well as metaphysics, I know it's not shown there, but those are the 3 pillars that I find that really, really help the individual better their lives in total. And I'll tell you why. So with functional medicine, so I'm an understudy to a functional medicine doctor that's been in practice for over 20 years. This man is outstanding with what he's been learning, what he's been researching, as well as what he's been able to help others with. He works with very high-level athletes of all degrees, as well as very, very sick people, as well as your average person just trying to improve their lives on a moderate scale. So I'm very fortunate to work with him. Basically, what functional medicine is, from my approach, from what I've learned, is it's using science-based systems that are proven and effective for prevention as well as healing, and it always comes down to figuring out the root cause. And through my doctor and I, we've actually understand that the root cause of all disease always lies in the gut, which is the gastrointestinal tract. So it does begin from the mouth all the way out the anus. A lot of people don't like talking about the bottom end of the spectrum, but that's what it does consist of. It's about understanding what is termed leaky gut syndrome. So I won't get into too much of that further because it's a huge subject with a lot of subtopics to it, and there's plenty of information online already for the most part, but I'm going to go into a lot more detail in the future. So its main focus is what I teach, and that's based on what I've learned. So someone can really better themselves on every level just by actually focusing on the leaky gut itself. The next part of functional medicine is it's designed to really, again, like I said, prevent as well as heal. If someone's already at a base level for health per se, they can really improve athletic performance, and it has tremendous abilities to really improve recovery. So it's what also I'll be teaching out of functional medicine is nutritional protocols, understanding different methods when it comes to herbs, essential oils, different tinctures you can use, how to actually use foods properly, as well as specific supplementation for total body health. So definitely stay tuned. When it comes to functional fitness, I mean, the whole concept of function is basically to work optimally, right? Functional fitness is basically designed to, it's related to how the body moves in a primal aspect. So, the body can actually do some amazing things, and as we keep going further and further into the future with everything that we've actually been learning, people are just breaking barriers altogether on a physical level, which is absolutely tremendous. So, it starts off with basic primal movements that really anyone and everyone can implement and should implement in their daily lives. We will go into the need of why we need functional fitness, or at least functional primal movements, because, the design of the body is to be dynamic, and that's, strictly by design by, the source himself, herself, maybe. It comes down to strength training, which I really, really love. I'm huge with resistance training, and we'll go into that further and why it's very, very beneficial for someone to implement physical fitness, especially when it comes to resistance training, which what I mean by is lifting weights, something that's resisting a force that you're putting on it. Yoga is absolutely huge. I mean, I've heard a lot of different sides of the story, but I think a basic, concept of implementing yoga in your life is very, very good, as well as total body exertion and movement. But we'll go into that further. Mind you, this is all raw and unedited, folks. So being dynamic is never static, okay? That's what functional fitness is all about. The next little bit is basically spirituality as well as metaphysics. And I'll spell metaphysics because, I mean, not a lot of people actually know what it looks like or what it's ever seen before. So, metaphysics is basically understanding the creation of things that are not given a proper concept of through your regular science-based stuff. So it really goes into the concept of, why we're here, what our actual purpose is in life for us as a total population, as a group mind, as well as individually speaking. But, that's a huge topic, and it's very, very wide. So when it comes to spirituality and metaphysics, I absolutely love this topic just because I've always been one to explore fantasy within everything. I think there is questions and answers out there that have not been found, seen, heard, or thought of. And this is a huge topic, and at the end of the day, all of this stuff does fall under spirituality and metaphysics to some degree, and I'll explain that, if not now, but in the future, because I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for a grandiose subject like this. So when it comes to spirituality and metaphysics, what we're going to be talking about throughout the series, what I teach others, is to understand the universe as a whole, understand what's actually at play here, understanding the forces of nature, and how to actually harness and use and work with the universal laws at play, because they're always there. It takes a certain individual to understand them, learn how to live in harmony with them, and not so manipulate them, but you can use them to your advantage, which is a good thing. And you know, on the other side of the spectrum, you know, people that are not living in harmony, people that are not happy in life, are really missing out on, I mean, a lot of these concepts, but they're really missing out on this one right here, because at the end of the day, you know, you can claim yourself as black, white, this, that, you know, human being or not, an animal, whatever. Everyone, animals included, we're all energy, and we're all like spiritual beings, you know, living on this earth, going through an experience of which we've had many in the past. So it's an evolutionary experience altogether, as an individual and as one. So this right here takes in everything. You know, this incorporates absolutely everything, because it talks about who we are, what we're doing here, you know, finding out your true why. It really allows you to understand what like true freedom is, you know, independence, what detachment is emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. It also allows you to understand essential keys to your evolution, which helps the evolution of the total world that we do live in. So when it comes to spirituality and metaphysics, there will be a lot of more information that I can show you guys, that I can and hopefully teach you. I mean, so with all that being said, I thank you for taking the time to actually watch the video. There's going to be a lot more material coming out, whether it be blog articles, because I absolutely love writing. I do have a book that's on its way, which is going to be huge. I'm also going to be working on a personal goal to have a video at least once a week for everyone to see. It's going to be in one of these 3 pillars of power, or it's going to be you know, a video about, you know, an attitude or the philosophy that I've developed through, you know, the acronym of the Lion. So leave your comments, you know, like and subscribe on all my social media pages. I'm always there at Lionheart Living. I'll have some links in the description, so, you know, check it out. I post a lot, or as much as I can personally. I want to post more, so, you know, push me to do that, and I will. Other than that, thank you for listening, folks, and have a great day.